Throughout the development of games, many different characters are developed. Many make it into the game. A good chunk, however, get cut for various reasons, and Pokemon is no different to this style of development. In 2018, we then got the treasure trove that is the manga called Satoshi Tajiri, the man who created Pokemon, which revealed some missing Pokemon from its development days, which springboarded interest in the community to find more of these missing Pokemon. So today on Cut Content, we will explore what were these lost Pokemon and what is left over of them in the data of the game. As I have mentioned in previous episodes, the game data has an internal number assigned for everything from towns to items and even Pokemon. The Pokemon internal number indicates when they were programmed into the game. So what we have are 190 entries in the game that cover all 151 Pokemon with 39 spaces left available. These 39 spaces exist because 39 Pokemon were removed from the game and replaced with missing nodes as to not crash the game. This has in fact been confirmed to be the case by Shigeki Morimoto, the programmer of Pokemon at a fan event. As mentioned earlier, the book Satoshi Tajiri, the man who created Pokemon, gave us a huge insight on a few of those 39 cut Pokemon. These include everything from clearly showing off Pokemon called Deer, Crocky, and Jagu, who represent a generic deer, a bug-eyed reptile, and a swordfish mixed with a shark. Eventually, Pokemon including Stantler and Sharpedo took the place of Deer and Jagu, but nothing looks too familiar to Crocky still amongst the many reptile Pokemon. A more obscure one is Barunda, which looks like a ball with a face on it. A lot like a Voltorb, but looks kinder. May have been the reason that it even was cut, as there already existed a ball Pokemon. It also almost looks like Kirby from Canvas Curse. Shame, we almost got Kirby as a Pokemon. Another major cut one was Gyaun, which appears to be based on Godzilla, as the name is literally the name of the growl that Godzilla makes. And also based on appearance, might have even influenced and became Tyranitar in Generation 2. And then we got two Pokemon who are kinda hard to make out, but one is a cactus and the other is an elephant-looking Pokemon. Outside of the manga, we've had other cut Pokemon that were revealed to us through interviews, including Gorochu, who was said to have been the evolution to Raichu, and would have had horns and fangs even. With that in mind, I now really hate the fact that Pichu was the third Pikachu we got after learning about this. Along with Gorochu, Kotora and Raitora was an evolution line that was confirmed in a 2004 TV interview. Two tiger Pokemon that have found wild popularity and were even found in Pokemon Gold and Silver's beta leak but still went unused. However, that only gives us 10 out of 39 cut Pokemon. Some do like to point to these old concept arts as some of the cut Pokemon, but these are clearly concepts and not meant to be actual Pokemon. Like seriously, do you honestly think this human head would have been a cut Pokemon? However, the trail doesn't stop there, as last year, the website known as the Helix Chamber received from a source that is also behind the Pokemon Gold and Silver beta leak a number of assets from the development of Pokemon Red and Green. This included nearly the full 190 decks. It's only the back sprites, but we got a treasure trove here. We got what looks to be a mid-stage evolution of Psyduck, two pre-evolutions of Zubat, Meowth, Ponyta, Goldeen, and Vulpix, and even a pre-evolution to Gyaun, which we brought up earlier. A mid-stage evolution of Magneton before Magnezone was even a thing, evolution to Marowak, an actual back sprite of Gorochu, which looks badass just from this alone, and a third form to the Kotora and Raitora line, which looks like a threatening tiger now. Along with this, a different evolution of Wartortle and a pre-evolution of Blastoise, which may point to the fact that Blastoise was at one point separate from the Squirtle line. This is one change I'm actually glad about. Along with these, we have a Yeti, a two-stage evolution of a Squid, these two-stage evolution of a Pokemon with a Japanese theme due to the top knot, this cute triple dragon line, and this bird fish evolution line thing. Like, this is a bird and this is a fish with a scale. What is this, a reverse Wind Waker? And then there is also this odd looking Nidorina found in a different spot from where Nidorina would normally be. It actually looks almost like a merger of Nidorino and Nidorina. Maybe it was a branch evolution to them? Hard to say. And lastly, you thought the Godzilla references were over with Game Freak. Well, they also wanted to include Mecha Godzilla, named Omega as a Pokemon alongside Gyaoun, which interestingly enough actually doesn't count towards the 39 missing Pokemon, as Mew apparently is what replaced it in the internal numbering at the end at the last minute. Meaning, we actually have 40 missing Pokemon in total. Regardless, counting this all up brings us to 34 out of 40 missing Pokemon. This leaves only 6 remaining, and it still is a mystery to us to this date. Whew, that was a lot to go through. Now, I will admit that I was skeptical of originally trusting these assets from Helix Chamber, but once I learned that they were from the same person who leaked the Pokemon Gold and Silver beta demo, I thought it indeed has legitimacy to it. And now comes the final question of why were these removed in the first place? Well, yes, it makes sense that not everything will make it in. I mean, Tajiri did confirm that prior to that, they actually had over 200 Pokemon planned, but as we saw, only 191 has made the cut in the end. And the reason those Pokemon were not included were because the Game Boy cart was maxed out. Again. As such, of the 190 Pokemon, 39 had to be cut in order to fit in the cart to give us the final 151 count in the game. While many of us didn't see these come later on, I do believe some might have even been reinvented into newer Pokemon, like Magneton's evolution eventually happened. Gyaoun might have even become Tyranitar, and who knows about the rest. But you know what you should know? That you should hit the subscribe button. So thank you for watching, everyone. Hit the subscribe button as just mentioned, and also hit that like button if you liked this video, hit dislike if you didn't. This was a longer and tougher one to do, but really happy to have had this done to top off the Pokemon Red and Blue cut content. I'll be back with more cut content soon, so thank you for watching!